Hi everyone, I'm Gail, and this is a Flosstube, Gail's Golden Needle. It's about cross stitch and quilting and English paper piecing, and wool applique and fiber arts. So thank you for joining me. I have some more new subscribers and I'm so excited about that. Thank you so much to all of the new subscribers. I'm welcome. I hope that you continue to watch and you enjoy what you see me share. And to everyone who has been supportive and been there and watching all my Flosstubes, I thank you also. You're a great community and I do appreciate you watching and commenting. So thank you. So today I just got back from a quilting retreat weekend. And it was fun, but I'm tired. It was a lot of fun. I got some cross stitching done. I did a little English paper piecing, so I'm going to show that and tell about that. I have some haul, and so I have some works in progress that I've been doing. So let's get started. Let me start. I also have a new start. Talking about starts. Yeah, I got another new start. So let me talk about, this is the month of May. Oh no, let me start with this one. Whoops. Uh-oh, they're all falling on me. Trying to keep this organized. And up here we go. Okay. Oh, they're all falling. I thought they would stay on this chair. They're not staying on this chair. These bags are slippery suckers. Okay. So I have, in this bag, this is an English paper piecing bag that I did. So I have a stitch along that I am doing with Amy from A Little Farm Quilts and Hannah Downley. And our hashtag is #WoodsSundaySal. And so we are doing the Cottage Garden Samplings A Year in the Woods series. So we started with the fox. And I do have some of the others that were gifted to me by Amy. Thank you, Amy. So I have all of them up to, let's see, I've got the swans. And we have, next was the jackrabbit. I'm sure everybody has seen these. And then the raccoon. And then we have the ferret. He's cute. And the newest one came out, the bear. He's really cute. I like the bear. So this is what I've done so far. And let's see, I might have to put something behind here because it's cloudy today. It's been rainy, cloudy, cold still. Spring's trying. Trees are popping. So this is what I've gotten done so far. I have to finish up a little bit in the tail and fill in over here. Fill in, building a A-frame, have a few more trees to plant, so coming along. It's a lot of fun, I really like this stitch. This one is a good stitch, so, all right. So now, because they're all falling, it's just going to follow the floor. Next up, I worked a little bit this last month since I talked to you all. This is another bag. It's in a Christmas bag and it's not Christmas. But I have been working on the Blue Flower Tudor Bee. And this is where I'm at so far. Oh, I forgot to say what I was stitching that on. It's, I think, either 16 or 18 count Mirage, it's called for. And I'm using DMC floss. This one is, I've got the cheat sheet here. Here's where I'm at on this one. So I've got quite a bit of those flowers done. And I'm doing this with all DMCs. This is on 18 count Picture This Plus vellum. This is, it's a stitch. But I was so happy that I finally got the circle done. I got all the circle done, and then I've got this side of the flowers over here. So can't wait to get to the bee. So that'll be fun. So we have that one that I worked a little bit on. And then let's see what's up. Oh, I worked a little bit on, I started this today, going back to this one. This is, and I know that Sunshine Stitchers and the 614 Stitcher Candy, they are doing the monthly focus on a designer. And so this month it's Blackbird Designs. So I thought, okay, I'll pull out my Blackbird Designs. And this is a whip that I've had going for a little while. I did finish some of the other one in this series, which was A Long and Winding Road, which is back there, right there. And this one is Strawberry Fields Forever. This is a lot of, I mean, this is like a lot of, you do 20 stitches here and you're done with the floss. You gotta wait till you, so. But in this one I'm doing on, where's my information about it? Oh, 28 count Mirage Lugana. This is on Lugana. And so this is one of the first ones that I started on even weaves. And I had difficulty at first, but now I've gotten a little better with the even weaves. And it's not so bad for me counting within like the strawberries. But when I have to count from here to here, that's I have a hard time counting. So I really am all over the place. I'm trying to build up. I figured I have to build up this border so I can keep coming in off of the border and work all of this vine down. All of this vine. You see this vine and some of those. So yeah, it's a stitch that you have to really pay attention to. So it's slow. It's slow for me. It's not, you know, sit down and just zone out kind of thing. So that's that one. This is in this bag. I made all my own bags in case anybody's new. And then I worked on this for about, I think this was when I worked almost the most in April. Almost the most in April. And this one is Ink Circles. I think it was last month Ink Circles for them. And that's why I pulled it out. I think so. So this is Ink Circles Hawaiian Mandala sampler. I always want to say Hawaiian sampler, but okay. Ink Circles. And this one, I'm just all over the place with the floss. Let me see. And I'm doing this also on a Lugana, I know. Let's see, where's my information on this? I keep trying to keep it right in the front. There we go. I'm doing this on 32 count cobblestone Lugana. Oops, can't see it, can you? On 32 count cobblestone Lugana. And I'm switching it up between, I have some fancy floss and I have some DMCs, but most of it is fancy floss, except for the one green in the leaves. That is DMC 4045. So, and I worked really hard and I got finished with, yeah, this flower's over here. I finished up this right here. And then I finished this motif here. And I'm off. But that's okay. This whole line is over too far this way and up too high. But I'm just going to make it do. So you can see I'm kind of like a little bit different. Some of the colors. So, yep. So that is Hawaiian Sampler by Ink Circles. I'm going to try and put everything away so I don't lose stuff as we go along. And then, oops, don't want to lose that. I did a new start. Saw this pop up. I don't know how it popped up, but it popped up. I was like, oh my goodness. Now my family, every year for Christmas and for a lot of holidays, but especially Christmas. Like I said, the pickle gift was off from Santa, was often either a movie or a game or a puzzle. And the past few years, a decade, it's been a puzzle. During the whole pandemic, our family was trading off puzzles. My husband does puzzles. I mean, he can do a puzzle in a week. Although there's one that is giving him a hard time. He's been doing it for quite a while. So puzzles are a big part of our family. So when I saw this, I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to do it. This is by Long Dog Samplers. And it's Gone to Pieces. And so you see it's the puzzle pieces. I just loved it. It was a long dog. I love the long dogs. But they were a little daunting. And I already have some big things. And this one's not too bad. This one is 170 by 256. So that's not too bad. But there's some full coverage in here. So you can see this is, I mean, inside these puzzle pieces, I love the colors that pop in there. And it is just full coverage. And I'm like, okay, so let's start this. So this is on 18 count Ada that was white that I dyed myself. A gray, marbling. And so, where's my thing? This is where I'm at. It's really cool. That's almost, I'm about halfway on page 1, and there's 9 pages. So it looks kind of cool this way. You can see the flowers this way. And there's a mistake in there. I don't know where it is. I discovered it when I got to the bottom and started over. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. But I'm not going to try and count almost 2,000 stitches and figure out what I did wrong. So it's just, I'll figure it out. Oh, but I did want to point out also in here, oh, where did my needle go? Stay in there, needle. What I also wanted to point out was that they have, she put in there 2025. You see that 2025? Now, I probably won't get it done until 2025. But I decided, and she did put in some letters, but I didn't like the G. You know, G sometimes in letters looks really weird. It doesn't look like a G. So I, in my book, the motifs book that I have, I recharted a G. Oh, can you see the G over there? It's right down here. So I recharted and put a G in there, and then there'll be an M right here. So, and I recharted that as well. I don't think that's where I made the mistake. I actually think I made the mistake way up in here. So, I'll just figure it out when I get to that, right? But I do like it. It's a lot of fun. I'm learning, I'm just going row by row by row. So I'll take I have 2 needles going. So I go all the way across with the black, and then I go all the way across with the gray, then I go all the way back across with the black, then I go all the way back across with the, fill in with the gray. So that's, I don't know if that's typewriter. I don't know, somebody could tell me if that's the typewriter method I hear about. I'm not sure if that's what it is. So that was my new start. And I really like that one. That's a lot of fun. Now, I also worked on some English paper piecing this last weekend because I have some quilts that are UFO, unfinished objects. I may have done some blocks, and it was a technique I wanted to try or one I thought I wanted to do. And then they've been sitting in boxes or bags, and I am going to try and repurpose those blocks into project bags. So this first one, I'll show you. It has This is my working little, oh, you guys want to see. This is some zipper thingy that I made. A zipper tray. So this is the box. And all of these pieces are in there. I'm going to have a ton of prepped pieces. This is the quilt. It's called Mrs. Peach by Margaret Sampson George. And I got everything from Paper Pieces Company. And I wasn't going to do these stripes. I was going to do like a black background so that all of this popped. Well, I had figured out to do a twin size, which would be 74 by 96. You need 130 blocks, which comes out to 2,730 pieces that I would have to English paper piece together by hand. And I lost my mojo on it. I have all these papers. So this is where I've started on some of them. This is kind of where they were. Okay, let me do it this way. There we go. You can kind of see I started on some of them. Sorry, excuse the masking tape. That's where I need to sew. I do the flat back method. There's another one that I've started, that was in the works, and I've started putting some black background, which I like the black background. I think it really helps make it pop. And then this is one that I finished this weekend. So I got this one all done. So this is my English paper piecing Mrs. Peach block. So I will take this and applique it onto a project bag, make a project bag with it. So, and I think that this is something that I'm going to start taking to work. Like I said, I have my little working bag that has all of my thread, my needles, my tape, my glue. And then I'll just start taking one of these and continue working on them. They take a while. This does take time. This just takes a lot of time. So, but like I said, I have a whole box here. So, stay posted. Hopefully I'll get, in the next couple of weeks, I'll get a bag made out of one of those. Okay. Now, on to haul. I have, Stitchy Kindness. Where did it go? Where did it go? Oh, where did my Stitchy Kindness go? Where did that pattern go? Amy bought me a pattern, gave me a pattern. Now I don't know where it went. Is it in here? Huh. Oh yeah, it was. Sorry, it was in here. So Amy, when I was doing this one, when I was doing the long dog, and I had started with 310. And I was talking to her and I was like, I don't know, it's 310. She says, well, you need to try Anchor. I was like, okay. She says, I'll send you a skein. I said, okay. So she sent me a skein of Anchor. Oh, by the way, this is on the edge. So she sent me a skein of Anchor, and I just love the Anchor. I was like, oh my gosh, this is a game changer. And she also, along with it, I guess Floss can't come alone, she sent me this pattern by Teresa Kogut. Silhouettes Quaker, which I really like. So thank you, Amy. And thanks for the floss. So she sent me a skein. I said, oh my gosh, I gotta like buy a ton of it because this is a lot of black. So I went on Amazon. This is an old lady story. So I went on Amazon and I was like, this is the one, yes, you know, a box of 12 for $10.75 of Anchor floss. Ordered it. And I got the thing that's going to arrive a day later. I'm like, okay, it finally comes. One skein. One skein in a little baggie with a sticker that says box of 12. So I put in there, you sent the wrong thing. Send it again. Okay, no problem. Thank you very much. We will send you it back out. They sent me another one skein with a little sticker on it that says box of 12. So I was really frustrated, and I was like, okay, I got to call them. I got to talk to somebody. Because it's like, this app and everything is not, they're not understanding what I'm saying, that for $10.75, I should get more than one skein. I should get 12 skeins. I'm Googling, I'm calling, I'm getting robots talking to me and telling me that they, just talk clearly and we can answer your question. I was like, no. And all of that confusion, and I'm like texting with someone was texting. Finally, I got someone who was texting. We were having a conversation through text. And then he says, ma'am, this is Singapore. Are you in Singapore? No. I'm in the U.S. Somehow in all that stuff, I ended up with a Singapore account. Now I'm really freaking out. And I am calling and I'm like texting him and I'm like, please, just give me a number that I can talk to a real live human being. So he gave me a number, called it. Oh, thank heaven. It was a real live human being. This nice young man who had so much patience with this old lady and figured it all out for me. I got that Singapore account gone, got my account back. And he understood about this and said, oh, yes, that was our mistake. Yeah, your mistake. You don't have to send them back. Thank you. I'm not sending these back. I haven't ordered any more because there's that glitch. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm trying to find some Anchor Floss Black. But for now, I have 2. And that's my old lady story. While I also received my Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher magazine. I also get the digital, so that's really nice. I really like having those. And then when we were out, I bought some, oh no, this was in with the floss. Because I wanted, for the month of May, my plan is to try and do some FFOs. I need to fully finish a box I have over there that is full of stitching. So I'm going to finish some things. Most of them will probably be pillows, but I am going to try and do some framing and that kind of thing. But, so I got the cross stitch finishing tape, double-sided acid-free. So I got some of this. Then when I was out this weekend and we were going quilt shop hopping, we did stop at Joann. I picked up some floss, and I picked up some more of this mat stack to make my floss drops. And then we were at one of our favorite quilt shops, and I'm going to try this, some of the Best Press. So especially for some fabrics that I have that have been folded for a long time, try this and maybe get some of those wrinkles out. I bought, and I had to take it out of the package because I needed to use it on retreat, a new pair of scissors. Oops, that's right. Perfect Scissors. Perfect Scissors by Karen K. Buckley. I have another smaller pair, and I have a big pair. So I wanted this size. This is a great size. I love this size. This is the, I wonder what size this is. Medium. So they're beautiful scissors. Beautiful scissors. And then I picked up a little bit of some fabrics to finish up some of this EPP for the backgrounds. So you saw I got some of the grunge dots. And then I got some just black grunge. So you can kind of see how that is. And then I love these dots, these Aborigine dots by, let's see. Can't quite see it there. Aborigine dots by Kaif Facet. And then I got some of the, I love the newsprint, low volume newsprints. And then this one also. So I got those. And I think that's about it. Oh my gosh, this is a short one. But, like I said, my plans for May, I'm hoping to do some finishes. I'm going to work on Blackbird design. I'm going to figure out my mistake and work around it on my new long dog. I'm going to continue to work on my Woods Sunday Sal with Amy and Hannah. Hope some of you will join, or if you're doing this series, you know, use the hashtag so we can see what you're doing. And hopefully get some nicer weather so we can sit outside. Right now we can't sit outside. I'm going to be watching my grandson all this next week. And I know he's going to be wanting to go outside on the swing. So I'm hoping that we can get at least up to 60 so he can go outside. So until next time, thank you all for stopping by and watching and subscribing and listening to my crazy little stories and seeing what I have to share. I love sharing it, so it is fun sharing it. Love all your comments. Thank you so much. So everyone, take care, be good, and I hope you get lots of stitching time and you enjoy it. Bye.